Today I'm going to answer the question, should you buy a new Subaru or a used Subaru right now in 2022? So it is March of 2022. There's a lot of crazy things going on in the world and in the market, and I want to address some things that I get questions on all the time to help you compare and contrast the differences between buying a new and a used car right now in the current environment. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Alex. I like to make weekly Subaru videos, so if you enjoy that type of content, please be sure to click the subscribe button down below. As always, if you guys have questions, leave that down below as well. And if you get value out of this video, please be sure to click the like button. Typically, when looking at a car, the first thing that we look at is how much does it cost? How much is this car going to be? And historically speaking, a used car is a lot less expensive than a new car because it has depreciated in value, it's got miles on it, it may need maintenance, different things like that are going to cause that used car to be a lower price. Well, as we all know, the world changed in 2020, a lot happened and caused different issues with supply chains and caused lower inventories, there's high demand, lower financing costs, things like that just further made it an issue with inventory. So when demand is really high, supply is really low, that causes prices to go up. So used car prices have held their value. They haven't depreciated near as much as what we expected, or in some cases, they've even appreciated in value. And so it starts to beg the question on where's the tipping point? At what point does it make more sense to go with a new car versus the used? And so today I'm going to show you those differences and help you answer that question for yourself. So let's start with this 2020 used Subaru Forester Limited. This one has the optional package, which gives you the navigation, the Harman Kardon speakers, reverse automatic braking, and a heated steering wheel. If you ever want to know if your car has a heated steering wheel, it'll be down on the bottom right side of the steering wheel. This Forester also has a few optional accessories that when you're building one out new, you get to pick and choose from, which is actually what we're going to do next. We're going to build out a new one identical to this so we can see how the price compares. So this has a few accessories. It has the all-weather floor liners, although they are not in right now. They're in the back of the trunk or the hatch. This one has the rear seat back protectors, so it's an extension of the all-weather mats that velcros onto the back of the seat to keep it safe whenever you are hauling any cargo. It also has an accessory called approach lighting. So it doesn't look like much right now, but that Subaru logo, it's an LED light that's lit up right now, and at night that helps with visibility as you're approaching the car and getting up to the car and pulling on the handle. So that's just something that you can add to your car. It's not a standard, and it's an option on the Forester. And then lastly, the final thing that I can tell that this Subaru has as an optional accessory is this rear bumper cover. So this is a plastic cover that protects the paint here. Whenever you are pulling things out from the back, say like a suitcase or something like that, this will keep that painted part protected so you're not scratching it. Now that we know what accessories are on this car, let's look at the mileage and the price. So this has about 32,000 miles on it, and the price on it is $35,300. So if we go build this out on Subaru.com right now, I'm going to show you how that price compares. So if we select the same options, the color doesn't dictate the price, but the trim level with the optional package on the Limited and the few accessories that I've mentioned, we will get the MSRP. So here we are, we built out the same car on Subaru.com to see what a 2022 Subaru Forester would be, and the MSRP comes out to be around $35,900. Now, you may be asking yourself, why would I buy a used car for about the same price that I could get a new Subaru for? And the reason why is the time it takes to get a new car here. Right now, you can buy this car today. If you want this car, but you want the new version of it, you have to wait anywhere from 5 to 6 months. Now, it didn't used to take that long. It used to take about 3 months from start to finish whenever you order it, but now lead times have been increased because of all the different things going on in the world. And unfortunately, we're at the beginning of March right now. If you order one, we're seeing lead times as far out as August for a new Subaru Forester. Not all Subaru models are taking 5 to 6 months to get in. The Forester is among the highest in demand, but even looking at the Outback, which is also in high demand, is taking about 3 months to get. So either way, you still have a wait time when you're ordering a new Subaru versus buying one used that's already on the lot. Also, maybe you're somebody who's super flexible with color and trim level. You know that you want a specific model, but you don't care which one, and you're thinking to yourself, I'll just take whatever is on the lot. Well, unfortunately, there's also an issue with that. Most Subaru dealers have no inventory. For example, we don't have any new cars on the lot. Now, as hard as that is to believe, that is because a lot of the cars that are incoming have already been spoken for. So we have new cars coming to us every week, but they've already been sold. They were sold months ago whenever somebody came in and asked for it, built one out, or reserved one that was already in our pipeline. Before we answer the question, should you buy a new Subaru or should you buy a used Subaru, I've also made one other assumption right now that I want to be sure to point out, and that is that you're able to get a new car at MSRP. Now with us, right now, we are still selling new vehicles at MSRP. There's a lot of dealers who are in the same position that we're in who have no new cars available for sale on the ground, and they're actually adding a market adjustment. So we've seen that for many months now where dealers are charging $1,000 above MSRP. In some cases, I've seen as much as $5,000 above MSRP that dealers are charging. And although I don't agree with it, it does make sense from a business perspective. Dealers are unable to get as much supply, they're selling a lot less units, and so they need to make more profit on each vehicle. Now, again, I don't agree with that, but that is what is happening in the current car environment. Assuming you can get a new Subaru for MSRP, from a price perspective, it makes more sense to go with a new Subaru. Now, if you are in need of a car right now because you just got in an accident or your current car needs repairs that are more than it's worth, then you're going to probably be better off getting a used car. If you do have to go with the used car, as we've already discussed, if it's a 2019 and newer, it's probably going to be priced around the same as what a new car would be priced at. Now, the other side of that is that it is typically lower mileage. It may have 30, 40,000 miles, and in which case, if it's a Subaru dealer selling that car, they can certify it. So at least make sure that it's a certified pre-owned Subaru. The reason why is because they extend the factory warranty. So a new Subaru comes with a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. If you get a certified pre-owned Subaru, it comes with a 7-year, 100,000 mile warranty. So they extend that powertrain warranty by 2 years and 40,000 miles. Also, if you are considering a used car and you don't need the latest body style or the latest generation, then look at a 2018 and older with maybe 50, 60,000 miles. You're going to find a much bigger difference in price with those 2018 and older models than you are in those used 2019 through 2021 models. So if you have time on your side and you can wait, go with the new car, order exactly what you want. If you don't have time, then go with the used car. Just make sure that you're getting one that comes with value. Maybe it's a certified pre-owned, or maybe you're going with a little bit of an older generation to save a few bucks. I hope this video was helpful. Again, if you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to click the like button. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.